Modeler, this is where we have, again, another dedicated interface, Rokas, where we see certain objects made available. This also allows me to choose my preferred way of doing my modeling. We can, of course, use another integration with Google Maps, which allows me, therefore, to import a certain section of the terrain profile of choice together with the satellite imagery.
Ir dabar demonstruoja tas terrain aplinkos modeliavimo aplinką, kuri taip pat yra integruota su tokiamis sistemomis kaip Google Maps, kad projektuojant galima įsikelti Google pateikiamą teritorijos reljefą kartu su satelitinėmis teritorijos nuotraukomis.
Here we can also see that as we focus on aligning the building to the terrain, we can use these object handles to raise the terrain according to the building itself and start to insert various objects. For instance, earthworks. We also have the terrain alignment tools, allow me to align the exterior organization. This could probably be the cut and fill where the excavation works will be. And of course, the software is capable of also calculating how much terrain is being removed or added during these works.
Ir atitinkamai galima formuoti reljefą su įrankiais, nustatant principinius vertikalinio plano sprendimus ir formuojant programinę įrangą taip pat apskaičiuoja, kokie kiekiai žemės jie būtų nukasami ir supilami.
So here we're inserting, for instance, this ramp object. Notice how we're doing all of this in 3D. No other software solution allows you to do modeling of terrain, which implies very complex calculations from a geometrical point of view, directly in 3D. We can, of course, insert many other objects such as roads and yards and landscape walls. This is a reinforced concrete retaining wall, for instance, here, which brings the road level here down to this patio area.
Ir pats geometrijos kūrimas ir reljefo elementų sukūrimas atsižvelgiant į aukščius geometrijos ir į pastato, jis atliekamas pakankamai paprastai naudojant programinę įrangą trimatėje erdvėje. Lyginant su kitomis programinės įrangos sprendiniais, tai yra daug mažiau darbo sąnaudų reikalaujantis dalykas.
Here you can see I've also inserted some roads. There's also an area for the flower beds. So we're going to also define the garden layout using these important objects directly in 3D. So we can add all of these. We can also insert another important object, which could be a swimming pool. Again, this becomes a BIM object with its own properties. The same with the flower beds, where we're going to also insert vegetation.
Principo projektuojant tokius elementus, reljefas automatiškai jis prisitaiko prie suformuotų ir iš architekto pusės reikia tik dvimatėje erdvėje numatyti, kokius turėtų būti, o programa pasufleruoja, kaip ta geometrija geriau ir paprasčiau išspręsta.
The vegetation objects are also available for free in the library, where we can insert bushes, trees and plants. Decide the way they are inserted and distributed along a surface or an area. So in this case, we decided to go for perimeter. And notice how these are inserted along a perimeter. then we can insert each of these objects individually in a point-by-point workflow.
Ir gamtinius elementus, kraštovaizdžio medžius, želdynus galima tiek juos įdėti kaip atskirus objektus, tiek kaip ploto objektus, arba tiek kaip linijas, kad formuotų želdynų juostas priklausomai nuo poreikio.
Here we have the materials which can be retrieved from the archive, the BIM object library.